Yep. That's the music from the. That's the background music from the actual fun game the actual good game that I've been playing. Let me turn that down. The mute button real quick. Look. Gave this Outriders a try. Oh man. Let me just get some of the basics out of the way. First of all, I had none of that server issue shit. Also, I played it solo. Also, I played it on the Xbox One X through Game Pass. However, to get the full-fledged experience, that's the maximum that you can get on a console. Since I don't have a Series X, I also played the PS5 version of the demo. Now that I got all of that bullshit out the way, let's talk about this game strictly as a game. Hold on a second. Let me fix my time clock and shit. Is this what we have to look forward to when it come down to these so-called AAA? I don't even like that stupid buzzword AAA game. Is the game good or bad? That's all I care about. I don't give a damn how many A's you put in front of it. Don't care. But is this what we have to look forward to? A generic tough guy simulator? I mean, that's what Anthem was. That's what this is. Kind of what Destiny. Kind of what the Division is. Kind of what every Call of Duty is if you play through the campaign. Let's get some of the good points out of the way. Number one, graphically, I like the look of it. Can't lie, I like the look of it. Crazy thing, I watched the Digital Foundry bullshit, and apparently the Xbox One X version is clocking at a higher resolution than the PS5 version. I bring that up because of this. Why the fuck would you do something that fucking stupid? People can fly. Why? Why would you do something that fucking stupid? To have the Xbox One X, some old shit, pushing a higher resolution than the PS5 version. That's why the shit is chugging along at 30 frames per second when it could be at 60. No, I play on the fucking Switch a lot of games, and if you know that, I say that to say that I'm used to shit being at 30 frames per second. But if it can be at 60, I want it to be at 60. I play Doom Eternal on the Switch. It's a good experience. Let's be for real. I have the fucking shit on the PS5 also. That's a better experience. I have Game Pass, and I also, my original purchase of Doom Eternal was on the Xbox One because I got the Xbox One X. I only, once I got my PS5 is when I got the PS4 copy. The Xbox One X version of Doom Eternal compared to the Switch version, that's a better experience. So why not just bump that motherfucker down to 1080p? And even, no. Don't even bump it down. Give us the option to bump it down. So many games on this fucking thing have a performance and a resolution mode. Why don't you give us that? Because even though, like, flat out, I have turned on the demo to the PS5 version, and maybe the final version looks better, but the demo came out like a month before the game came out. So but anyway, I've turned on to see, like, just graphically speaking, the PS5 version and then the Xbox One X version, and switched between them. The Xbox One X version is better looking, but it's not nowhere close to being better playing. Stop the bullshit. Knock down the resolution, or give us the option to knock down the resolution so we can have some fucking frame rate that's livable, because it's not even a smooth frame rate on the Xbox One X. It's one of those janky ass Bloodborne frame rates, jumping all over the place because of bad frame pacing or some Digital Foundry ass word. Like, to compare, I done put over God knows how many hours that I'm ashamed to say into Monster Hunter Rise. That's 30 frames per second. The shit is smooth. It's not jumping and janky all over the place. Okay? But anyway, past all that, the game can be fun in bursts. And when I say bursts, I mean 5 to 10 minute bursts. Enough for you to do one mission. Go shoot a bunch of shit. Put the fucking controller down and go do something more constructive immediately. Or else you're gonna bore yourself to death. This game bored me so fucking much. Like, I just jumped on the Game Pass train. I used to be one of them guys who would get it when it was $1 for 3 months, so when it was $1 for a month, and then let it expire. I finally got it when it was $1 for last month, and decided I was gonna keep it and just let it keep going. So I finally just jumped on the Game Pass train, downloaded everything in sight. This game bored me so much when I tried to play this motherfucker for hours at a time just to try to do this, that I didn't turn on my Xbox for 4 fucking days. I'm not even playing. I forgot that I had an Xbox. I forgot that I had one. This game bored me off of the whole damn platform. You understand me? Like, you gotta play this mother in short bursts, or else you're gonna die of boredom. Now, if I had a capture card, I would pull up my character and some of the game play and all that bullshit that I done, but I don't. So I'm gonna most likely put somebody else's gameplay on this. I will pull up my guy who's naturally named Generic Tough Guy, because that's what he is. From what I've played, now I've played, I probably put like 10 hours into it. I'm not gonna lie. I haven't beat this game. I don't know if I ever will. Like, I tried to get people to play it with me. They wouldn't even download the fucking thing with Game Pass to play. Like, I tried. That's why I played it solo. I don't really play with random people. I tried to get my same cousin who ran through both Division games with me, that we put countless hours into it. I told him it's like Division but in space. He had no interest. He wouldn't do it. And you play as a generic tough guy, shooting every fucking body, putting out stupid action movie one-liners, doing all type of dumb shit, and I've gotten to the part where you first start shooting things that are not human. If people have played this game, I'm to the part where I just found the last satellite beacon or something that was on Earth, some doctor or some shit, his briefcase and his truck and all of that. So the part right after the demo ends, I got right beyond that, and I just couldn't fucking do it anymore. I'll probably continue to play just to get the better experience. I thought for a quick second about just dropping the 60 on the PS5 version, and then I thought about a million other things I could do with that $60 besides spending on this shit. However, I will say the game is fun enough that if you have Game Pass, it's worth downloading and playing. Like, it's not awful. is just mediocre. Like, it ain't even some shit that's so awful that you can sit back and just laugh at it. It's just mediocre. It's just something that's not intriguing on one side of the fence or the other. And that's the worst. Like, that's this is a cliche, but that's the worst thing you can be when you a piece of entertainment is something that's forgetful, something that's fucking boring. Like, I wanted to do everything else except play this motherfucking shit. That's it. Like, I wanted to do everything else except play Outriders. I wanted to play Nier. I wanted to play some more Monster Hunter. I even wanted to play NBA 2K. That shit was free on Game Pass, so I downloaded it. I ain't gonna buy no copy of that bullshit, but I even wanted to do that over this. That's fucking awful. I went back, I played some more Battlefield 4, played some Battlefield 5. I did all type of, I played Mortal Kombat 11 while I watched the Mortal Kombat movie. That's another story, but I mean, I just wanted to do, when it came to the video game activity, I wanted to do everything else except play Outriders. Whatever. Because this is some mediocrity. We need to. If you like this game, that's fine. Like, I don't care what people like or don't like. I don't tell people to not like something that they like. That's some bullshit. But can we get some more creativity going on? This is, if you hop on a bandwagon, because this is a full-fledged game, I will give them props. There ain't no loot boxes. That's something you can applaud. Like, this game has its merits. Like, you can applaud stuff about this game. It's a good-looking game. On the PS5 and Series X, I presume it's a great playing game. But it's just not an interesting game to play. Like, it's not, I don't want to keep playing this shit. When I get my Series X, I'll play it some more on there, maybe. Just because of the performance boost, but I ain't gonna fucking spend no money to play it on the PS5. Like, but this shit is fucking just, it's tan. It's the tan of video games, or the beige. Like, it's a beige ass video game. Like, it's got no flavor. Like, my train of thought, I lost it, but I'm getting it back right now. Prime example. If you are making something, because this is a so-called AAA game, so this shit was probably being made for 4 years. If you see something pop off and it gets popular and you decide to copy it right then, and it's gonna take you 3 to 4 years to finish it, don't fucking do it. The Division popped off. It looked to me like this was People's Can Fly's version of that. The problem is the Division came out in like fucking 2016 or 2017, whenever it came out. Destiny popped off. But Destiny is a first-person looter shooter, but whatever. That shit came out. It came out last lifetime. Don't copy some shit when the copy is gonna come out 4 or 5 years later. It's the same thing that happened when everybody tried to copy fucking Fortnite. What happened? All of that shit sunk. It all sunk. The only one that's still viable in that style is PUBG, because PUBG was what Fortnite copied. But they already had a full-fledged game built. All they had to do was make a mold. That's the difference. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's Apex Legends and Warzone, different story. First-person shooters with battle royale and shit built in. Number one, Warzone is a Call of Duty spinoff. Call of Duty is the most popular thing in the world when it comes to games. Easy clap. That was easily gonna be a success. Apex Legends, they made sure that shit was gonna be a success. They had every motherfucker and they mama telling you to play that shit when that shit came out. I couldn't go down my YouTube feed without seeing a video about Apex Legends, and it's good. However, those are the anomalies when it comes down to copying shit. More times than not, a copy ends up being forgetful compared to the original. And that's what to me, that's what the problem with Outriders is. I just don't care. I've rode this fucking ride and I don't want to ride it anymore. I did it with the Division. Like I said, props to them for some of the decisions they made when it comes down to the business practice, the economy of the game. They did that way better than the Division. The Division's trying to nickel and motherfucking dime you out of everything they can. So is Destiny. So Outriders gets the win when it comes to that. But I'm just not, it can't hold me. Like I said, I can play the game for 5-10 minutes at a time, then I gotta be gone. I gotta do something different. Because when I sat down and had like a 2-3 hour session with that shit burnt me out on playing the game, on playing damn near any game for a minute. But I mean, I will say I'm happy it's a success, because if you put in some hard work on some shit and you put out a product that people do like, you deserve for it to be successful. I won't say I don't like it. I'm just lukewarm on it. I don't hate it, don't like it. It's lukewarm to me. But more power to whoever's playing it. I mean, this is my impression before I get the fuck off of here. This is my impression of my fucking guy. I'm an outrider, and I'm tough, and I'm also altered and tough. That's all he do. Go around being a fucking tough guy. I mean, come on. Final conclusion. It's a good way to shoot shit for 5-10 minutes at a time. Other than that, not for me. I'm out of here. Come on, mouse. Let me hit the stop button. Stop.